I'm going to be completely honest with you about something most doctors will never admit out loud. Your annual blood test, the one you trust to catch problems early, is missing 5 critical markers that could be silently destroying your body right now. And I'm not talking about rare, exotic tests. I'm talking about tests that are cheap, widely available, and proven to catch heart disease, dementia, and diabetes years before your doctor notices a single warning sign. But here's the catch. Your doctor won't order them, not unless you ask for them, by name. I'm going to give you the exact 5 tests in just a moment. But if you don't understand why your standard blood work has been failing you, you'll walk into your next appointment and get dismissed again. So stay with me. The next few minutes could genuinely save your life. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah. Welcome to the Senior Health Podcast. If you're new here, I'm a geriatric specialist, and this channel exists because I believe your pain, your exhaustion, your fear that something isn't right has been ignored for far too long. Let me tell you about my Uncle Harold. Harold was 68, a retired truck driver, strong hands, quick laugh, the kind of man who built a birdhouse for every single grandchild. But 2 years ago, Harold started disappearing. Not in body, in spirit. He stopped walking to his woodshop. He stopped reading bedtime stories to his grandkids because the words floated on the page. His feet tingled every night around 2 a.m. He was exhausted by 11 in the morning. He saw his doctor every year. Blood work came back normal. The doctor patted his shoulder and said, "Harold, you're 68. This is just what getting older looks like." That answer almost cost Harold his life, because when I finally got him tested properly, we found something his standard blood work had been missing for years. And what we found is exactly what I'm going to show you today. Here's what honestly frustrates me, and I want you to hear this clearly. Your body at 68 is not the same body you had at 38. So why is your doctor running the same 5 basic tests on you today that they ran when you were in your 30s? Think of it this way. Your standard blood panel is like checking your car's dashboard for low fuel and oil pressure. Useful, basic, but it will never tell you if the engine is rusting from the inside, if the brake lines are corroding, or if a tiny fire is smoldering under the hood. The problem isn't that your doctor is lazy. The problem is that standard panels were designed decades ago for a general adult population. They weren't designed for your aging body. They weren't designed to catch the quiet, slow-burning problems that steal years of your independence. And here's the science that proves it. A landmark study published in the New England Journal of Medicine called the Jupiter trial followed over 17,000 adults just like you. They all had normal cholesterol, normal blood work, the kind of results your doctor would smile at and send you home. But when researchers added one extra blood test, they identified the people who were silently headed for a heart attack. And they cut their cardiovascular risk by 44%. I want you to hear that again. 44% fewer heart attacks and strokes from one test. And your doctor is probably not running it on you right now. Okay, let me show you exactly what to ask for. Grab a pen, or better yet, take a screenshot at the end of this video. Test number 1, HSCRP. That stands for high sensitivity C-reactive protein. This is the test from the Jupiter study I just mentioned. Think of HSCRP as a smoke detector for your arteries. A cholesterol test tells you if there's fuel for a fire, but HSCRP tells you if a fire is already burning. You want your number under 1. Anything over 3 is a red flag. Silent inflammation is the #1 driver of heart attacks in people over 60, and your standard panel does not measure it. Test number 2, hemoglobin A1C. Hemoglobin A1C. Your doctor probably checks your fasting glucose, one quick snapshot in time, but A1C shows your blood sugar for the past 3 months. Here's the shocking part. Nearly half of adults over 60 have prediabetes, and most of them have no idea because their fasting glucose looks fine on paper. A1C is like checking the rust inside your pipes. One quick water test might look perfectly clear, but A1C shows 3 months of sugar, quietly corroding your blood vessels from the inside. Aim for under 5.7%. Test number 3, vitamin D 25-hydroxy. 25-hydroxy. Nearly 60% of seniors worldwide are deficient. Why? Because at 70, your skin produces about 75% less vitamin D from sunshine than it did at 20. And low vitamin D doesn't just mean weak bones. It means more falls, more infections, more fatigue, more depression. You want your number between 40 and 60. Most labs call 30 normal, but 30 is barely the minimum. And when it comes to your bones, your brain, and your balance, don't ever settle for the minimum. Now, the next 2 tests, these are the ones I wish every single doctor understood the way I do, because these 2 are the ones that would have saved my Uncle Harold 2 years of his life. Test number 4, vitamin B12. With methylmalonic acid, methylmalonic acid. That second part, methylmalonic acid, or MMA for short, is absolutely critical because serum B12 alone misses up to half of people who are truly deficient. Your B12 can look normal on paper, while your nerves are literally short-circuiting. Remember my Uncle Harold? His standard B12 was low normal. His doctor missed it. But his MMA, that functional test, was sky high. B12 is the insulation on your body's electrical wiring. Without enough of it, the wires start sparking. Tingling feet at 2 a.m., brain fog, balance problems, memory loss. And here's the heartbreaking part. A 2025 study from the University of California, San Francisco found that even people with normal B12 levels had more brain lesions and slower thinking when their levels were on the lower end of normal. Harold got B12 injections. 3 months later, he was back in his woodshop, building a rocking horse for his newest grandbaby. Test number 5, a full thyroid panel, not just TSH. Most doctors only check TSH. That's one number. A complete panel includes free T3 and free T4, the actual hormones your body uses for energy, temperature, mood, and weight. Your thyroid is the thermostat for your entire body. TSH tells you if someone is pushing the thermostat button, but free T3 and T4 tell you if heat is actually reaching every room. Up to 20% of seniors have hidden thyroid problems. The symptoms? Exhaustion, weight gain, cold hands, thinning hair. Exactly the symptoms your doctor loves to blame on just aging. Now, knowing patients like you, I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. Dr. Sarah, what if my doctor refuses to order these tests? Here is the most powerful sentence you can say in that exam room. Look your doctor in the eye and say, "Please document in my chart that I requested this test and you declined." Say it kindly, say it calmly, but say it. 9 times out of 10, the test gets ordered because every doctor knows a documented refusal creates a legal record. What if I can't afford these tests? You have more options than you think. Companies like Quest, Ulta Lab Tests, and Walk-in Lab let you order these tests directly without a doctor's order for a fraction of what a hospital charges. An A1C test can cost $29, vitamin D, $39. Or go to your annual Medicare wellness visit. It's free, and bring this list with you. What if I'm already on multiple medications? Talk to your doctor first. Never change anything on your own. These tests won't interact with your medications, but the results might change your treatment. And I want to be completely transparent with you right now. I am a doctor, but I am not your doctor in this video. What I'm sharing is education, not personal medical advice. Please, always talk to your physician before making any changes. And whatever you do, never stop any medication suddenly without your doctor's guidance. Okay, before I let you go, there is one thing I desperately need to warn you about. Because this mistake will make every single one of those 5 tests give you the wrong answer. And almost every senior I know is making it every single day. It's biotin, the supplement. That innocent little hair, skin, and nails vitamin, your B-complex pill, your daily multivitamin. Most of them contain biotin, sometimes at 300 times the dose your body actually needs. And biotin interferes directly with the chemistry your lab uses to measure your thyroid, your vitamin D, even your heart attack markers. The FDA issued a safety warning in 2017 after biotin caused a missed heart attack diagnosis that resulted in a patient's death. A study found that nearly 40% of people taking 10 milligrams of biotin received falsely abnormal results. Your test might say your thyroid is overactive when it's completely fine. Your troponin might look normal when you are actively having a heart attack. Here's the fix. Read every supplement label in your cabinet. Anything containing biotin, stop taking it 3 to 7 full days before any blood test. And tell the person drawing your blood, please note on my chart that I have not taken biotin for 7 days. That one sentence could save your life. So remember, ask for HSCRP, ask for A1C, ask for vitamin D, B12 with MMA, and a full thyroid panel. Write it down, take it to your next appointment. Your body will start telling you the truth for the very first time. Now, the next critical test I want you to know about is the one heart test that predicts your risk of stroke better than any cholesterol reading, and almost no doctor orders it without being asked. I put that full video right here on your screen. I'll see you there.